a few minutes because I know a few people said that they'd be running late today, but let's go ahead and get started. March 30th, which means we have a day, pretty much a day left in the month in terms of like a business day, because for Success Club ends the last day of the month at 8:59 Pacific, which is 11:59 Eastern, so like midnight Eastern, but it has to be before midnight. So tomorrow at 8:59 Pacific, 11:59 Eastern, if you're trying to hit Success Club, you're trying to get, excuse me, people signed up, then make sure to go ahead and try to get them to like sign up before then. Otherwise, it'll count towards April. And I'm going to apologize ahead of time. I'm not some people may have heard this in my story before, but I have something called Barrett's esophagus, which is hilarious because it's my last name. But pretty much I have a valve that doesn't shut on my esophagus, and I have GERD, so I have acid reflux. And so I have a ton of ulcers in my esophagus, and sometimes it acts up and I have esophageal spasms. And so like today I've been having a really hard time. So if I like kind of cough and kind of like choke a lot, it's kind of weird, but I want you to know that's why. And I'm not just like, like a weirdo. Well, I am a weirdo, but I have that going on today, kind of rough. And so if at any point my throat spasms, then Sierra, who just popped on, is actually going to take over. But I think I'm doing okay right now. It just is like, it gets caught. It's a really bizarre feeling. Okay, so that was recorded, so that's cool. So that's going to be on recording forever. So that's kind of embarrassing. I should have said that before I record. Okay. Oh well. Hi, Sierra. Yay. Glad to see you. Okay, so let's get started. March 30th. I'm so excited. This month has been an awesome month in Inspire Tribe, and I'm loving all the new faces, and I want to see you guys like all the time. So be sure to be using Inspire Tribe team page, asking questions if you need help. Be sure to reach out to each other for success partners and all that fun stuff. And let's really just make this, our team, our community, our people. And I like hanging out with you guys once a week, so it's pretty awesome. Molly, you don't need to play with that right now. Okay, so let's start off with our recognition, one of my favorite things. We always start off with Success Club recognition. Success Club is the base of your business. If you want to grow your business and if you want to earn income and if you want to help people, your Success Club numbers are a direct reflection of what you're doing in your business and how many people you're helping. So there are for the newer coaches, there are two kind of like baselines for Success Club. There's Success Club 5 and Success Club 10. Don't worry too much about that. You at least want to hit Success Club 5 or above each month. The 5 and the 10 comes into play for different reasons. Sometimes they have promotions where if you hit 5, you get a hat. If you hit 10, you get a hat and a tank top. So it's things like that. Or as you get further in your business, if you want to be like a Success Club 10 All-Star, which means you hit Success Club 10 for 12 months. But for now, just, go for at least Success Club 5. I just got a text from someone who's saying they can't make the call. Okay. Oh, it's Flo. She's so cute. So in Success Club 10 this month, we have myself with 19, Tyler with 16. Way to go, Tyler. And she had high numbers last month too. So for Tyler, this is 110% the compound effect. She does her 5532 tracker every day. And she's just continually talking to new people and being able to help more people because of it. Those small little actions every day compound together and make a huge difference, you guys. So Tyler is definitely an example to look to for that. So way to go, Tyler, at Success Club 16. Sierra, Success Club 15. Way to go, girl. And then Alicia, who may be getting on the call, is at Success Club 10. And there's something that we call, you have goals, but then you have non-negotiable goals. And when you set non-negotiable goals, is what I like to call them, non-negotiable goals, when you set those, 12th month at Success Club 5 marches. So once it goes through and everything's final at the end tomorrow, Sierra will be a Success Club 5 All-Star, which means she hit Success Club 5 for 12 months in a row. Yeah, way to go, Sierra. We'll have to party. Yeah, party at Super Saturday. We'll announce, oh, that means you get a stand for that at Super Saturday, Sierra. It's like, who's an all-star? She's going to stand up. That is an achievement, you guys, and everybody should be going for that. So that's a non-negotiable goal that Sierra had, is that she had to hit Success Club 5 every month. Alicia, like 3 months ago, she was like, I have to hit Success Club 10 every month. So when you have a non-negotiable goal for yourself, you seriously work harder for it instead of just being like, oh, what am I going to do today? Like, la-di-da, la-di-da. You like are like, I have to do this. I have to make this happen. And when you have that mindset that you have to make something happen, you do it. And you somehow pull it through. And I think it's also the energies you're putting out into the universe and like, I'm going to do this. This is non-negotiable to me. So think about that. If you have anything that you really want to be non-negotiable for you, write it down somewhere. Non-negotiable. This is what I will do. Okay. So congrats to Alicia. Success Club 10. In Success Club 5 group, we have Jamie with 6 points. Michelle, 6 points. First month as a coach, that means she is month 1 success starter. That means she gets a free call with Carl Deichler, the CEO of Beachbody. And that means she is month 1 out of 3 for her free ticket to Coach Summit 2017. So way to go, Michelle. That's super awesome. And then Angela is also at Success Club 6. And we have a ton of people on the board who are almost there. And I know you can get there. So Shelby, Sonia, Brittany, and Tia are all at Success Club 4. So just need to help one more person and you will be there. You will hit Success Club and you will get the sampler of the performance line. And then at Success Club 2, we have Jackie, Dominique. Is it Callie or Kaylee? Sierra, I wonder if Sierra can hear me.
Kaylee.
Kaylee, okay. Perfect. Kaylee, Anna, Katrina, Natalie, and Margie are all at Success Club 2. So those people just need to help 2 more people. And if you're not on the board, that doesn't mean like, oh, I'm just going to like not try to help anybody tomorrow. Like if you're not on the board, just go for it. Because at least what you're doing, if you don't hit Success Club tomorrow, at least what you're doing is starting conversations and setting yourself up for April. Have you guys heard that thing in fitness where the work you do this month is like next month's body? Have you heard that little motivational quote? Same thing with your business. It's so funny how much our business parallels fitness with the compound effect, with, you know, like staying motivated, with the work you do now is what you get later sort of thing. It's like really kind of hilarious. And if you don't put the work in, you don't hit Success Club. If you don't put the work in, you don't reach your fitness goals. I mean, it's the same thing. So it's kind of fun. And it kind of makes sense that we're all here together because of that. Top sponsors of the week. We have 3 girls who all brought in 1 coach this week. So way to go, Brittany, Sierra, and Michelle. That's totally awesome, you guys. Michelle is halfway to Emerald in her first month as well. So kind of a big deal. I'm so proud of you, Michelle. And by the way, you guys, she's on day 3 of her first challenge ever. Like she signed up as a coach, never done a challenge, didn't know, had never tasted Shakeology, and she's on day 3 today, and she's halfway to Emerald in Success Club 6. Kind of awesome, right? I think that what that shows is that she just like put her fears aside and like took her guts and went for it. And I know that she's been doing PD, which helps a ton. So way to go, Michelle. I'm really proud of you. And I also want to shout out Mindy, new coach Mindy. I've been seeing you do lots of posts on your social media, and you're doing an awesome job at that. And so I just want to shout you out. Is there anybody else who wants to do a special shout out for anyone? Go ahead, Tyler, with your mouth full.
Sorry, eating's my new thing. So I just want to give a shout out to one of my brand new coaches, Jackie. For me, when I first signed up, making your posts like have connective tissue and just like not just like, you know, saying, hey, come join my challenge group or anything like that. Seriously, this girl, every time she posts, it has like a deeper meaning. Like, it's amazing. I don't know how she does it, but it's awesome. Like, I encourage you all to go look at her page and see what she's saying in her posts, because it's pretty awesome. She's always talking about her life and like a deeper content. And I believe like she gets a lot of people coming to her for advice and stuff like that. And that's awesome. And it comes to show the reason why is because she has that connective tissue. So anyways, just awesome job.
Way to go, Jackie. That's totally awesome and totally important, like Tyler said. If you don't have that connective tissue, no one's ever going to be able to relate to you or trust you or anything like that. So you got to put something out there so that people will be able to be like, okay, this girl knows how I feel. Like I literally had a girl message me the other day, you guys, and she was like, okay, I wanted to talk to you because you eat just like me. Because I don't cook. I eat like finger foods, like hard-boiled eggs and carrots. Like I don't cook. I don't enjoy it. I enjoy eating. My boyfriend cooks and I love eating his cooked food, but I don't have skills there. And honestly, I don't care to have skills there. I'm fine with my carrots and hard-boiled eggs. Anyways, so she came to me just because she was the same way. And I had talked about it on my social media. So really examine your life. Like as you go through your day, like pretend like you're like looking down on yourself. Like what am I doing right now? Like, is this weird, or is this like out of the norm, or is there anyone else who might be able to relate to me here? And just kind of tie those kind of things into your posts. Okay, anyone else want to shout out anyone? Okay, and just remember, Inspire Tribe, if you ever like see somebody doing something awesome, you have a coach you want to shout out, you just have like a teammate you want to shout out, go shout them out on an Inspire Tribe team page. We love the recognition, and obviously we can't have eyes on each other all the time. So if someone does something awesome, it's nice to shout them out so that we all know what they're doing that's awesome. Okay, let's move into the tools. I want to highlight something tonight. And the thing I want to highlight is the club membership. So the club membership is what gives you access to Beachbody On Demand. How many people know about Beachbody On Demand? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and highlight this feature because this is like totally awesome. And if someone ever comes, or if you're ever talking to someone about like going with like a challenge group or something and they can't afford it, the club membership that includes Beachbody On Demand is only $2.99 a week, $2.99 a week. So it's a great thing to get them plugged into. Not only that, but instead of 25% commission, you get 40% commission off of club memberships. So that's also a great way for you to start kind of having some residual income. So the club membership, I honestly don't know. Yeah, that's in my list. I'll explain all that. I honestly don't know the aspect of the online part of it, like teambeachbody.com. Like, I think that they get access to like, I don't know. Does anyone know, like, they can go search the website more fully? Like, I don't really use that part of it. So that part doesn't really interest me. You can go read the blogs. I mean, you just have more access to content on teambeachbody.com, I think. But the cool part is really Beachbody On Demand. And in order to get to Beachbody On Demand, it's club.teambeachbody.com, because I knew that was kind of confusing at the beginning. So I'll just type it in here. club.teambeachbody.com. Okay. And so the club membership, it has Beachbody On Demand. When you log in there, your purchase programs show up. But if it's someone who's never purchased a program, there's, oh gosh, like $5,000 plus worth of programs in there. Insanity Asylum, P90X, P90X2, P90X3, Brazil Butt Lift, 10-Minute Trainer, Hip Hop Abs. Not only that, but they have a preview to all of the newer programs. So there's one workout from 21 Day Fix, one workout from 21 Day Fix Extreme, one workout from Body Beast, one workout from Hammer and Chisel, one workout from PiYo. So all the newer programs have like a preview. But there are so many programs in there that they can go through and do for $2.99 a week. Okay, but again, that, like Tyler was mentioning, it's not billed weekly, it's billed quarterly. So they get billed 4 times a year, and it's like $38.97. And then with tax, it's like $40. It just depends on what state you're in. So $40 quarterly. So $40 4 times a year, $2.99 a week for them to have unlimited access to all of these programs. Not only that, there's exclusive content on there. So Autumn has exclusive content on there. People who are pregnant, Autumn has exclusive content for prenatal, postpartum, like all these workouts for active maternity on there. Joel and Jericho are two new trainers who were like the old like Body Pump. If anyone's ever done Body Pump before in group fitness, they like created Body Pump. They're with Les Mills before, and like what's the punching one? Combat. Les Mills Combat. They are now with Beachbody. They just come over to Beachbody, and so they have exclusive content in Beachbody On Demand. Okay, and not only that, but people can get this for 30 days free first. So they can sign up for 30 days to check it out. So if they really want to get healthy and they really can't afford it, hey, join for 30 days, do a workout, 5 days a week, and see if you can get some changes, because that will add value to them. And then you might be able to help them further along. They might say, okay, I've been saving up money. I want to get Shakeology now. Or, if someone wants access to all those programs, they can get what's called the Club Membership Challenge Pack. And that's only $140. And they get 90 days of Beachbody On Demand with that, and a 30-day supply of Shakeology. So, and like I said, that's always $140. There's also an app now. It's only for iPhone right now. They're working on it for Android, but there's an iPhone app for Beachbody On Demand. And sometimes you don't have service. Like if you're going to go camping or something and you don't have service or Wi-Fi, you can save, I think it's like 7 workouts to your phone, to your iPhone from Beachbody On Demand. So you don't have to ever miss a workout. And then, you can stream Beachbody On Demand from Roku, Amazon Fire TV, Apple TV, your laptop, tablets, phones, any web-enabled device. So that's pretty cool too. So Beachbody On Demand is awesome. And I will just share my screen real quick and just show you guys in case no one's ever seen it before. I don't even use my DVDs. Like when I get a package from Beachbody, I don't even open the DVDs because it takes you know how like you put the DVD in, you have to wait for it to load, and you have to like go through the intro every time about like don't hurt yourself. For me, that gets kind of annoying. So it's club.teambeachbody.com in case you haven't seen it. So it's pretty cool. It shows like who's working out and stuff. So here's my purchase programs right up top. Here's the member library. You can search by type. You can search by trainer. So let's just like click on Tony Horton. So you can see what programs he has in here. So look at all these. So this one's obviously one that you'd have to buy, 22-minute hardcore, but I have that one. So here's his exclusive ones: P90X3, P90X2, P90X 10-minute trainer, P90X one-on-one, Power Half Hour, Great Body, Power 90, High Alai Kekino, whatever that is. Shaun T, what do you got for us, Shaun T? Okay, Size I purchased, T25 I purchased, Max 30 I purchased. So those are purchase programs. But the free ones are Insanity, Hip Hop Abs, Insanity Asylum Volume 2, and Rockin' Body. So these are all ones that you can get. There's also 3 programs you can get you can unlock on Beachbody On Demand, and that's T25, Size, and Body Beast. Is that right? Does anyone know? Yeah. Okay. Sierra's nodding. And then one other place you can go is www.coachfaq.com. Another one of my favorites. And then I just write club membership, and you can actually get a list of all the free programs. Let's see. Beachbody On Demand. Okay, here we go. So if you come down, if you search Beachbody On Demand, FAQ 1275, in case anyone wants to write that down, it explains all about Beachbody On Demand, and it has all the names of the programs you get for free with it. So one thing I will mention is if someone signs up for the free 30-day trial, it will automatically charge them at the end of the 30 days for a 3-month thing, that $38.97 or whatever it is, if they don't cancel. So if, a few things. Number one, if they forget to cancel and it charges them, they're probably gonna be like, oh my God, oh, and they're gonna like freak out. It's like, it takes 2 seconds to fix. They can get their money back if they don't want it. So it's not like a huge deal. Just if anyone ever like freaks out to you, like everything can always be fixed. Just stay calm. Like it's never a big deal. Just say, oh, like no big deal. And because if you like help calm them down, it just like helps like alleviate the situation, because no one likes money taken out of their account, but they can get their money back if they didn't want to keep Beachbody On Demand. So not a huge deal. Does everyone know how to hook people up with the email to email customer service or the phone number to get to customer service? If you're in your Coach Online office, just scroll to the very bottom of the page and click contact us. And if they prefer to email customer service, you can like copy and paste the email. Well, if you click email, I'm just going to show you guys, because I am totally an email person. I don't like being on hold. So this is what I do for my customers. Oh my gosh, stop. Those are my parents, by the way. Hey. Hey, mom and dad, crazy kids. On here, if you go down to the bottom to contact us, and then click on the customer service email where it says click here to email customer service, I just copy and paste this right here and send it to my customer, and then they just can submit this online form. Okay, so that's Beachbody On Demand. It's definitely great for money objections because they get 30 days free and then it's only $2.99 a month, but explain to them it's charged quarterly. Or if they just want like Shakeology, sign them up for the Shakeology Beachbody On Demand Challenge Pack for $140. Because I think that I've explained it before, challenge pack shipping is only $2 versus shipping of just Shakeology is like $12. So it ends up being the same price. So that's great information, Beachbody On Demand. And if you're not using it, you should start using it because it's awesome. Awesome. And I love it. Who uses it? Okay, so you guys know. I mean, once you start using it, it's so addicting because you're like, oh, I don't have to use the DVDs anymore. Oh, I don't have to mess with like going through like the warnings. Like I know the warnings. I'm doing this at my own risk. Okay, Super Saturday, this Saturday. I can't believe it's already almost April 2nd. Who's going to a Super Saturday? Yay! That's awesome. That's like everything.
Hey, Danny, can I ask a question about that?
Yes, absolutely.
So I signed up to go to the Super Saturday here. I think it's in Meridian, and they don't have a location on the tickets that I got, and I can't get any of the the girls to email me back, and there's not a phone number. Do you know?
I'm in the mega host group. I can post in there if anyone has that information.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
I'll go do that right now.
Awesome.
Oh, also, Sarah, do you know, so also how I signed up, it said that you can bring a friend or whoever you want for $5. The coach is $10. It wouldn't give me the option to even if I put a second person in there, it just charged me an extra $10 as if we're going.
Okay.
Sierra, you asked that question, and then I'll kind of help see if I can help you figure that out too.
Okay.
So get with me after this call. Maybe we'll stay on Zoom or something, and I'll try to help you figure it out. Okay. Perfect. Any other question? Oh, I'm all like confused now. Okay, so everyone's kind of going to Super Saturday. We're super excited for those going to the LC Valley one. We're hosts Sierra, Alicia, Jamie, and Laura, and Tabitha and me are all hosting it. And we're like so excited and nervous, and it's going to be our first one. So if it's like really terrible, just be like, oh, you guys did so good. Just lie. White lies, they're good sometimes. but really, I think it's going to be awesome and it'll be fun. Summit track for who's going to Summit. Do we just have like 2 people on here? I think, okay, Brittany, Sierra. Okay. So just a quick mention for you guys, the Summit track, which is like what training track you're on. It's going to be released April 4th, and then general registration opens April 18th. So we'll want to get together and decide what track we want, because now that I'm an All-Star Legend, I get early registration. So I will have to figure it out like right away. So just keep that in mind. And I'm really excited. And and for those of you on the wait list, they're starting to send emails out for getting people off the wait list. So if you're on the wait list for this year's summit, like pay super attention to your email, because when you get invited off, you only have 48 hours to claim your spot. And then for next year's Summit 2017, everybody better be getting excited. And if you're a new coach, hit Success Club in your first 3 months. Like, you will get a free ticket, and they're like $300, okay? Hit Success Club in your first 3 months. Make it non-negotiable. And if you signed up like March 5th, March can be your first month, or April can be your first month. It's your first full month, but if you hit it like in your first month, like Michelle, she signed up like March 6th or something, and she hit Success Club, so March is her first month. So she just needs April and May now. So hit Success Club, free ticket. Success starters. We will all be success starters, and we will all be at Summit 2017, and it'll be awesome. Rah! I feel like I need to like start like a march. Come on, Inspired Tribe. Let's go. I wonder if it's going to be in Nashville again. To Nashville. I don't know where it's going to be. It was in Vegas a few years ago. Who knows? Okay, I'll stop being weird. I just like really like watching your faces. Some of you are just like, and some of you are like, and I'm like, these are my people, the ones who are laughing. And then some people get off the call. Oh, that's too good. Bring it. Okay, time for some inspiration. Today's inspiration brought to you by new coach. I have a song in my head. New coach, Michelle. Michelle. Woo! Let's hear it from Michelle. Okay, you guys, Michelle, I've already like talked her up all day. New coach, Success Club 6, halfway to Emerald. She's on day 3 of her challenge. Hasn't even done a challenge. Hasn't even tasted Shakeology. Okay, and she got to Success Club. So let's hear from the girl herself, and give us some inspiration. How'd you do it? What's your mindset?
Okay, so I think my inspiration was truly, I don't know, I haven't felt fulfilled for a really, really long time. And I knew that when I joined, I wanted to, I don't know, or not necessarily that I knew. Sorry, I'm really nervous. I don't like talking to a bunch of people.
You're okay. Just know that I'm like really crazy and weird, and so you're better than me.
Okay. So I knew that when I joined that I was doing it for the reason that I wasn't exactly happy with my life. And I always saw Danny's posts, and she was always so happy all the time. I'm like, what is she doing? Like, I want to do what she's doing. And so I think my success really came from, I want something better for myself. I really, truly want to, I don't know, not have an 8-to-5 job. I want to be able to go on trips. Like, I want to dream about things. So everything that has been talked about with Danny, like, hits so home for me, because I can't really remember ever dreaming about anything that I wanted. And I think this is a place that everybody can have that option if they want. So personal development too, like, that is like incredible. As soon as I started doing that, I wanted to do it all day long. And my other job is actually really wonderful too, guys. They're great people, and I have a good job. But that's not what I want forever either. But personal development, like, it's completely like helping me and changing me, and I want to do it forever. Like if I could, I'd listen to the shit all day long, but I can't. And I really feel like I do have a story. I've been through some shit in my life, and I want to let people know that they're not alone with things. Like anybody can do what they do what they want if they put their mind to it, and that's something that I'm struggling with, and I have to keep that in mind too. So I don't know, personal development is probably my biggest thing, guys, and having people behind you, you know, supporting you like this group of girls. It's pretty amazing. I did have a quote just because it was probably one of my favorites, and it really, really also hit home for me. It's one of the first ones from Jen Sincero, and she said that if you want to live a life you've never lived, you have to do things you've never done. And I've always knocked myself down, so this is where I'm powering up.
You're making me cry here. I think you got a few of us teary-eyed. That's awesome. That means you're speaking from the heart. You've made like such a big change just since I've known you, so that's totally awesome. And I'm excited to continue watching you grow and learn. So how would you say, as a new coach, that you came in and like, how did you get 3 challengers? Like, did you just go out there and start inviting, or how, what'd you do?
It worked out in my favor. There was a, oh gosh, I can't even think of the name. The oils, what are they called? The
essential oils.
Essential oils. My girlfriend was having a essential oils party, and at first I didn't want to go because I feel like I have to be pulled out of my house sometimes because I'm such a recluse. But I went and I started talking about Beachbody with them, and 2 of the girls that were there were like, I want to do this. I am ready to make a healthy change as well. And they're in my challenge group right now. It's so cool. And so my grandpa was a 3rd one, because he just went through a surgery, and I don't know, his health at Shakeology just kind of made sense for him. So that's how I got it.
And I don't want you to like downplay yourself, because like the fact that you went to this party, you've never even done this, like you don't even know what it is, and you're talking to these people and you helped them start their journey. That's freaking amazing. Like you have so much like in you, like ready to just like bloom. It's just really exciting, and I'm just really proud of you. So
thank you.
From Michelle's book and just start talking to people. Yeah, exactly. It's funny that she says that too, because I went to one of those pure romance parties, like, you guys know what I'm saying? And I think I had like 4 girls who signed up for my challenge after that. Especially the pure romance ones, you're having a little like drink. So then I'm like, oh, come on, let's get healthy so we can look good in this lingerie that we're buying. Casey? We can't hear you. Hold on.
Okay.
It takes a second. Okay, I think it worked.
Okay, I just want to apologize for being late. I'm sorry. I love you guys. It's Whitney's going away dinner. She's moving tomorrow morning. So it's been a very emotional night. And I wanted to piggyback on what Michelle was saying about having a purpose and understanding the power of personal development. And I just wanted to say that this will all happen to you. I'm sure it's happened to Danny. I'm sure it's happened to Sierra and Jamie. But I had a girl reach out to me and message me that she just feels like she is worthless. And any women, I'm sure this will hit home, but she's had a child, and her husband cheated on her, and she has gained so much weight after that whole episode happened. And she messaged me and told me that she just doesn't even feel like she's worth anything, and that she cried when she asked me to be her Beachbody coach, and I said yes. And I just want to say, I know it's been an emotional night for me. My best friend's moving tomorrow. You guys will meet Whitney, the new coaches. I haven't met her. But this woman reached out to me and told me that she doesn't feel like her life is worth anything. And I want you guys to know that what we are doing is important, and it's more than Success Club, and it's more than free trips. This is touching someone who doesn't feel like they are worth the breath that they breathe. And I just want you guys to know that what we do as coaches is more than money. It is more valid than any other job you have ever had in your entire life. That people look up to us for our positivity and for our genuine vulnerability. I know Danny knows exactly where I'm coming from right now. Sierra, Jamie, you guys can back me up. Having someone reach out to you and say that because of you, I didn't give up, it's a big deal. So even if you think no one is watching, even if you feel like no one likes your posts, people are looking to us for answers and for encouragement. And that is more than any commission you will ever make in your entire life. I'm sorry I was late, but I just wanted to share that right now, I'm at Success Club 0, but I had a girl message me and tell me that she cried when I told her I would love to be her coach and help her become who she knows she's meant to be. So don't ever feel like what you're doing isn't working, because it is. Even if no one is liking your posts, even if no one is messaging you, what we are doing is so important. And your personal development will create that momentum that it takes to change a life. So that's all I wanted to say. I'm sorry I'm late, but I'm so excited because Michelle, welcome to the team. I'm so happy that you said that about personal development, because it is so, so, so important. Who we become helps other people become. So that's all I wanted to say.
I love it, Casey. And that is our driving force, you guys. Like, when you don't want to, it's not about you. That's what I always tell myself. When I don't want to do something, I have to remember it's not about me. Whew. And I think more than one of us on this call, I saw Maka say something, but I've been there, and that's why I'm a coach today. That's my why. Because I don't know what I'm here for, and so I have to have something. And the way that I felt when my first challenger said that I helped them change their life, and not because of me, that they believed in themselves, that's when I knew, this is what I was supposed to be doing. Because me, how did I, help you believe in yourself? You know what I mean? But it's amazing. And just know that people aren't going to come out right out and say that they're watching you and that you're helping them, but you are helping people even without knowing it. So keep that close to your heart and keep that in your mind, because you can literally save someone's life. Okay. Woo. Okay. Thanks, Casey. Okay. Got everyone crying on here, because this is what we do. Bunch of crybabies. No, I'm just kidding. But really, I'm kind of a crybaby. Thank you, Michelle, for starting that train of awesomeness. Okay, you guys, sorry. Now we can get into work. Work. She doesn't even say the words. Okay. I'm going to talk about inviting, since we have so many new coaches on, and it is one of our 3 vital behaviors. So who knows what the 3 vital behaviors are? Let's see here. I want to get a new coach. Who's a new coach who wants to volunteer and say what the 3 vital behaviors are? Mindy. You could just say like one or two.
Hi. I'm eating. Invite. Be proof the products work. That's probably my number one. Personal development is my second favorite. And I don't remember the last one.
That was all of them. You got them.
Only three. Aren't there four?
Well, the fourth is like recognition, and that's
That's right.
one that's being rolled out.
Yep.
But you did it. You nailed it. Okay. So those are our 3 vital behaviors, things you should be doing every day. I feel like a lot of people have the hardest time with inviting. Inviting takes on 100,000 forms, you guys. As long as you are constantly talking to people, going to your little essential oil parties and talking to the person next to you, when you are at the grocery store, talking. Oh, good, Tyler. They said that they were launching it next month, but it's good to know it's already in there. Michelle, I met Michelle at a wedding, and I talked to her, and we danced, and we were like, hey, what are you doing? Let's connect on Facebook. Okay. All right. Now let's get down. Baby got back. So that's, you just like are constantly connecting with people. As far as your social media and like talking to people on your social media, if you've been through Coach Basics, you know what forming is, right? Who learned about forming? Who knows what the FORM stands for? Maka?
Yes.
Okay, so what is forming?
It's family, recreation, occupation, a message.
Yep, perfect. Way to go, Maka. So the whole thing that we're doing is building relationships. Okay, you guys? We're not like going and being like weird salespeople and like messaging randos like, hey, do you want to join my challenge group? Number one, that's rude. Because I feel like you're like, oh, I think you can lose some weight. I think you could tone up a little. You're looking a little skinny fat. Like, no, don't do that. Like, you want to like build a relationship with someone. And for me, something that I like praise and preach and try to like put into your guys' head is, for me, my inviting and building relationships is 110% easier with my social media posting. If I'm not posting on my social media, like, it's so much harder to get to the message part of things where I invite them to my challenge group, or they bring it up because I just did a hard invite post and we've been talking for a week. That's usually kind of what happens. But say what?
What you just said.
My social media helps like a lot with my forming process, because otherwise I get stuck talking about family, occupation, and recreation, and I never get to the message. But if I'm posting on my social media about my challenge groups and stuff, 95% of the time for me, everybody's business is different. They somehow bring it up, or they ask me about it, or they go, what is that? And so that's how it works for me. That's not always the case with everybody, but that is what works for me. Everybody kind of will learn what works for them in this business. But the most important part, excuse me, is that you are building these relationships and that you are doing some sort of tracking of this inviting and building relationships. There are so many different ways to do this. This is another thing that you own your own business, so find the one that works best for you. A few that are super common for our team: business activity tracker. That's in the back office. That's in your coach training. Everybody should have heard of that. If you want to take it up a notch, 5532. That's a system that I learned about and kind of made it my own and shared it with Inspire Tribe. Another one that you probably have heard about is a power hour. That's where if you're busy and you work a job and you have a family and stuff, you want to sit down for 1 hour and like get your stuff done. That's a good one for you. Who is using some sort of tracking method right now? Okay.
I have a question on this.
Yeah, Casey.
Is there something in the back office that at the end of every month, it gives you an overview of the month that we could print out?
Like for an overview of what?
Like an Excel or something document that shows how, I'm so sorry. That's my husband. If there is an Excel that maybe shows how much we made in the month, or how many new free leads or new challengers or etc.
Yes, that is all stuff that you can go and create Excels for through the back office. And if you want, you and I can get on a Zoom sometime and I can show you how to do that.
Okay.
But if you just go to each like different topic under the My Business tab, and then you can like, what's the word? You can export as a Excel or whatever, depending on the different, and you can like change search parameters and different things. So I can show you how to do that sometime.
Yeah, we need to get on a Zoom for that. And my girlfriend actually is a Etsy business owner. So she has an Etsy shop, and she says that they have an Excel document that Etsy creates. Could you stop sneezing? That would be great. Sorry. I'm just kidding. So rude, right? And she says that she saves her receipts for the entire month, and at the end of the month, she logs how much she spent for her business for tax purposes. Just an idea, because I've never done that before. Like, actually went month by month by how much I spend versus how much I make.
I actually have one of those too.
Okay, so I would love to see that.
Okay.
Okay,
Perfect.
perfect. Sorry about the sneezing.
That's okay. Okay, so for inviting, so a few of you raised your hand on what kind of tracking stuff you use. That Excel for the taxes, I'll go ahead and put that in the files. That's new to me. I just found it this year. So I'll go ahead and put that in the Inspire Tribe files for everyone as well. Okay, for inviting, I saw a few of you raised your hands that you were using some sort of tracking method. If you're not, you need to start. Especially if you're trying to like do something with this business. Like, you can't just like show up 5 minutes one day a week and expect to help people. Like, that's not how this works. This is a job, you guys. It's just like any other job. The only difference is that this job, you're working for yourself. You're working for your family. You're working at building something for your family. Okay? So you should actually, when you think about it, be working harder for yourself than you do for the man. So when you have excuses, like, isn't that sad when you make excuses for making your future better, but then when you go like clock in at for the man, like you work harder for him because you have to? You know, just kind of think about that. Sometimes I do that. Sometimes like, I don't feel like it. And then I'm like, Danny, you're an idiot. Like, why would you not want to work for your future? Like, come on, get it together. Okay, so I'm just going to share my screen again because I feel like it's super helpful when I show you guys stuff back here. So, business activity tracker. In the back office under news and training, if you go to training, and if you're a new coach and you haven't done this coach training yet, then you should probably do that because it'll probably help you a lot. If you click learn more, under the learn how tab, there's all sorts of stuff here. A contact list, memory jogger, how to build relationships, social media do's and don'ts. So this is great information right here. Business activity tracker is right here. There it is for you. So if you want to start there using that business activity tracker to start tracking your work and your business and who you're talking to, that would be great. Something that a few of us use is the 5532. If you go in Inspire Tribe and go to Files, and then go to Video on how to invite and track using the 5532 system. This has the trackers in it for your 3 vital behaviors and the 5532. And this video, I go through and explain exactly how to do 5532. Pretty much the theory is you're adding 5 friends a day to your Facebook page. You're starting 5 new conversations. You're inviting 3 people to a challenge group and inviting 2 people to the coaching opportunity. And so it kind of takes a little bit to get to the 3-2, but once you're getting the compound effect of starting those new conversations and adding those new friends, the momentum just keeps rolling with that. So there's the 5-5-3-2. There's also power hour in here. I think Alicia put her power hour in here. So here's one right here. And I think there's another one in here. Power hour how to. Okay, so look through that stuff, find what works for you just as long as you're doing something. I just spoke about social media and let me rephrase that. I just talked about how you're adding 5 new friends a day. This is also a very important reason to have your social media on point and to be posting 3 to 5 times a day. Because if you're friend requesting someone and they go look at your page and there's nothing there, and you just like shared a video about cats, like they're going to be like, who is this person? No, I do not want to be your friend. But if they go on your page and you're smiling and there's something of value and they know you're a positive person, then they'll be like, okay, I'll be friends with this person. So it's very important that you're getting that out there. And then there is something called attraction marketing. This is another way of inviting. Attraction marketing is using your social media to invite. For me, I do a lot of hard invites and soft invites. And if you look at the calendar posted to the top of Inspire Tribe, I have like a little code on there, like do a hard invite about coaching, do a soft invite about challenge groups. And so I kind of go back and forth and so each day. So if you're like, I don't know when to post, go look at that calendar. It shows when to do a hard invite and when to do a soft invite. And I will go ahead and show you examples of both of those. And sorry I'm speeding through this, but it's kind of running late and I wanted to get through this for you guys. Okay, so here's an example of a hard invite. And in case you're newer and you're looking for apps to use for putting the pictures next, side by side, what am I saying? Next to next. Side by side, I use PhotoGrid. PhotoGrid, one word. As far as putting this banner and words on it, I used Rhonna, RHONNA. Another one I also really love is Phonto, PHONTO. Okay, so this is a hard invite. If you read what I wrote, have you guys heard, I think I said it last week, pictures tell, stories sell. You always want to have, when you're doing some sort of hard invite and you're doing like a transformation, you always want to have part of their story in there so someone can relate to it. So, and by the way, I found this picture in Team Set Your Soul on Fire. People are always sharing their transformations in there. You can go back a year and find a transformation in there. So don't ever say that you can't find a transformation. But you always want to ask permission if you can use this person's transformation. But anyways, I shouted her out and then I used part of her story. She was the girl wearing sweatshirts in the heat of the day to hide her body last summer. So immediately someone's going to be like, that's me. You know what I mean? They're going to like feel that. And then the hard invite is this part right here. I'm telling them my Spring into Shape challenge. I'm looking for 10 girls. You're getting accountability, support, and love. I'm going to give you all the tools. If you're ready to change, you're not alone. Stop waiting, start doing. You can roll this week on sale. I don't know why I didn't put my email on there because it's Facebook. But if it was Instagram, I would say email me at coachdannyb@gmail.com. Usually I would say message me, but I don't know why I didn't here. But you should. On your hard invite post, always have a call to action. So that is a hard invite post. Oh, and I have my email right here. A soft invite post is when you're just like posting about like something in your day, excuse me, and then you invite them to join you. So this was yesterday, or 2 days ago. I'm finally back on track, you guys, after my cruise. I was going crazy. You should have seen me on Easter. I had like chocolate around my mouth and mimosa dripping down my shirt. It was really bad. It was so bad. But I was like, oh my God, I feel so good. I'm back on track. Check, check, check. And then I just said, hey, you can join me too. Let me know. Let's chat. See if you'd be a good fit. So a soft invite is more about like, here's a post that I'm talking about. Oh my God, I'm talking about my dog. Like today, I talked about Molly. I put a picture of Molly, and it was a soft invite because I said I love being able to work from home. So that's like putting into their head, she works from home. Does that make sense? You can always tie in coaching or a challenge group somehow in your posts. You can always tie it in somehow and constantly get people thinking about it. The reason that these hard and soft invites are so important is because you can't just like post a sweaty selfie like every day. And if you're not saying anything that they can join you or that you run challenge groups, they're just going to be like, yeah, go Casey, go Casey. Look at her. She's so cute with her 6-pack and her, look at her. Go Casey. I wish I could do what Casey was doing. If only I could do what Casey was doing, you know? But if you're putting out there, like, join me in my challenge groups, like, we don't want that to be 100% your post. We talked about that last week, how you should be splitting it up and having the other materials people can connect to you. But that's a form of inviting, okay? You can use your social media to invite. It's called attraction marketing. It really works for me and helps my life and makes my life easier. Go ahead, Casey.
I also want to say that if we don't post, like, join me, Melanie Mitro or Bonnie Engel or Lindsay Matway or Amy Silverman, they're going to be posting that. And then our people are going to eventually, it's the compound effect. Our people will eventually see that there is help. So that's why it's so important to just talk about, hey, we can help you. We have answers. Message me or like this post. I will come to you. Those types of posts. That's why it's so important to do them. I do them. And even the top coach, what was her name in Ohio? Shalene Johnson's sister.
Janelle
Anyway,
Summers.
Yes, Janelle Summers. She said that she posts, and she's a millionaire coach, and those posts do not get any interaction, maybe 5 likes, maybe 7 likes, but people see them and they know that they can come to us if they need help, when they need help. So it's important.
It's not if people are going to join, it's when. And if you're that person in front of them, take advantage of that. Don't take it for granted. And you can't just post about it once a week because only 7 people saw that because of the rules of Facebook. You have to be talking to people so that your posts show up in their feed, okay? Another reason for the posting, like Casey mentioned, and I talked about it last week, but I just want to really get this into your guys' head. The people who are liking or commenting on your posts, those are people you can start conversations with. Hey, I saw you liked my post. Like, what made you like it? You know, thanks for your support. Oh my gosh, I appreciate your support so much. Like, did you want to know more info? What's the worst thing they're going to say? No, I'm just proud of you. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Like, how are you? How are the kids? You know, like that's the only time you can do cold inviting, as I call it, is when someone likes or comments on your post. You can just say, hey, yeah. So why'd you like that? Go ahead, Michelle.
So I'm part of our process is like adding like new people that we don't know. Maybe we have a connection with them or mutual friends. How do you, I guess, start conversations with people that you don't even know? Like liking posts is really easy, or saying, hey, that's cute, or cute family. But how do you get into like a deeper conversation? One time I did it and the girl literally she friended me and then she unfriended me because I was like super friendly and she's like, you're weird.
Yeah,
Nope.
that's a great question. Okay. Some other coaches add people and then start conversations right away. If that works for you, that's awesome. Me, no, I don't do that. That's weird in my head. So that's a great question. I'm glad you brought that up. If you watch the video on 5532, I kind of explain this in there, but I just start putting myself on their social media. I start liking their posts, CCQing, comment, compliment, question on their pictures, or I don't go back like a year ago and comment on their pictures. That's also creepy. But if they post, I start interacting on it and asking them questions and building a relationship that way. I mean, there's more than one of you on here who I added as a Facebook friend, and it just feels like we know each other now, right? Like, I feel like Dominique and I have been friends for a while and just over social media. You know what I mean? Like, you just kind of start to be don't make it weird. If you make it weird in your head and you're like, oh my God, this is weird, then you're going to be weird. But if you just add them and just love on them and just be like, hey, you never know. Everybody in this world has something of value to offer to each other. Like I can help this person and they can help me. Like keep it a positive mindset. But yeah, so I personally don't message them. I know some coaches do. I just start commenting on their stuff, and there's a way to make a list so that you can see just your new friends' stuff. Go ahead, Michelle.
So before she added me, she asked, "Hey, do I know you?" And I said, "Nope. I just liked your profile picture, so I thought I would add you as a friend." And then I just started. I don't remember what we did from there, but
Alexis Olson has a great reply when people say, "Hey, do I know you?" She says, "Nope, I don't think so. You showed up in my people you should be friends with list." So she changes it from people you might know to people I should be friends with list. No, you just showed up in my people you should be friends with list. And I'm always looking to surround myself with positive, upbeat people. So I thought it would be a good fit. And if they block you from there, they're probably like a negative person and you don't want them in your life anyways. That's how I think about it. And we're all going to be dead 100 years from now. So what's it going to matter if this person blocks you? Like, it's not a big deal, because if that person blocks you, but then you like save somebody else's life, like what does that person even mean? You know what I mean? That's how I view it. I don't even know if people block me. I'm sure a lot of people block me, but I don't care. I don't keep track of that kind of stuff. I don't got room for it. Okay, so yeah, I just start to like get in on their social media, and I explained that in the 5532 video. Okay, another thing. So talk to the people who like your posts. Start with your family and friends. And I'm about to wrap this up, you guys, so I'm sorry it's going late. But if you're a new coach, start talking to your family and friends. Like these are the people who, I mean, it takes a little bit to like practice like how you talk about it. Your first time you like word vomit. You're like, "Oh my God, you want to do this thing with me? Like, there's like containers and we like work out in the living room. Do you want to do it?" Like, it costs $160. Do you want to do it? And they're like, whoa, chill out. So you definitely need to like practice with people. So practice with your friends and family. And you can even say, "Hey, I just started this new thing and I'd really appreciate your support. Can I practice talking to you about it?" Because not only are you practicing for yourself to gain confidence and to get better at it, but they might actually be interested. And it might make you feel comfortable to say, "Hey, can I just like practice talking about this thing that has changed my life? Can I practice sharing it with you so that I can like start my business better?" So friends and family, start with them. It'll give you practice. The only way to get better, everyone's like, "I suck at this. I don't know how to do it." The only way to get better is to do it. And it'll give you confidence. Lastly, if you do get to the point with someone where they say, "Yes, I want to know more," or "Hey, I saw your post, I want to know more," or you're talking to them and they go, "What do you do? I want to know more." Any of this kind of stuff, you guys. "You look great. I want to know what you're doing." Any of this stuff. Do not word vomit on them. And I don't care if you just are sitting here thinking, "Oh God, like Danny's not a know-it-all, blah, blah, blah." Here's the deal, you guys. I've hit Success Club for 24 months. Last year, I hit Success Club 12 months in a row. I've helped, I think, like 450 people in the last 2 years. I'm doing something right. And what I do is I use the scripts, okay? Bear with me here. I know the word script, it's creepy, it's weird, it's salesy, it sounds dirty and garbage, okay? Let's call it a guide. I use the guide. I have a conversation. I build a relationship with this person. But the important part is the meat, explaining what the program is, explaining everything it comes with, and going about it in like a sensible order. I used the guide to talk to my parents. I used the guide to talk to my best friend. I used the guide to the random person on Instagram. Okay? It works for everybody. The only thing you have to do is still have that conversation with them. Still find out what their goals are. Still relate to them. Like, where's the connective tissue? You still need that if you truly want to help somebody. You still need to be like, "I understand where you're coming from. Oh my gosh, I can relate to you." You still need all of that. Like, don't skip over that part. But I will tell you, tried and true, 2 years in, I have used the scripts, dirty darn word scripts, for everybody. I'm not even kidding. When I was a new coach, I used Beachbody scripts, like the really, really bad salesy ones in the back office, and I was not building relationships yet. I joined March 26th, 2 years ago, and hit Success Club in March in 5 days using Beachbody's weird salesy scripts, okay? There's just something about it that works, okay? So for newer coaches, if you haven't already seen it, in Inspire Tribe, it says, use this script, it'll save your life, or something like that. It'll save your life and time. Use it. It's right here. There's directions on there. Pretty much like you get to know someone. What are your goals? And then you listen to their goals, and then you find the program that'll work for them. 99% of the time, it's going to be 20. Casey, you're distracting me. 99% of the time, it's going to be 21 Day Fix or 21 Day Fix Extreme. Great place for everyone to start out. If it's not, and you need help kind of changing them per the program, let me or your upline coach know. I personally just go to coachfaq.com and like read about the program there and insert that into the body of the script. But it talks about how they get their money back guarantee. It talks about what the value of Shakeology is. It talks about the free t-shirt at the end of the challenge. It talks about what to expect in a challenge group, lifetime disc replacement, what the challenge is. I mean, it goes through everything with them so they know. So if you have someone come to you and you just go, oh my, like I said, oh my God, it's like $160 and you just like eat out of these color containers and it's so cool. And they're like, oh yeah, no, like there's no value. You didn't even ask what I want. Like, I'm not doing this with you. Let's see here. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and sometimes like if you don't use the script, you're like, oh crap, like I don't know how to know what to say next, because it always like asks a question at the end. And it saves your time, because who wants to write out everything it comes with every single time? Like, it saves your time. I copy and paste from combo to combo, but if you do that, you guys, you have to read what you're sending before you hit send. Don't like send something weird about someone being pregnant to someone who's not pregnant, or I'm going to like smack you. But if you do it, it's not the end of the world. Just apologize. Let them know that you were just trying to save time and that you're an idiot. Just kidding. I love you guys. Okay. Well, that's kind of it. So for a call to action, I want everybody to start using some sort of tracker. And if you are in and you want results from this business and you want to change your life and your family's life and create income, I want you to start using a tracker of your choice and send that to your coach every week. Okay? Here's the deal. I'm not your boss. Your coach isn't your boss. No one's your boss. No one is going to be mad at you if you don't do it. But as coaches, it's very upsetting to hear someone say, I want to quit my job. I want a future for my family. And then them not do anything about it. Okay? But you can't say, why didn't you do this? Because you're not their boss. So if you want accountability, let your coach know and send them your business activity tracker or 5532 each week. And that way it'll force you to do it, because you're not going to send them a blank one. So if you've got real goals, send it to your coach every Sunday. Let them know today that you're going to commit to that, and then they can start to expect it. So that's my call to action for you guys. Okay. Well, sorry it went late today. We kind of got a little sidetracked here and there, but that's okay. Anybody have any questions before we hop off?
I just want to say I'm kind of excited right now because I have 3 of my 5 girls on right now. So
Yes, way to go. That's so awesome. Ooh, ooh. Go Tyler's team. Go Tyler's team. Ooh, ooh. Like a year ago, we had like 2 people on the Inspired Tribe calls, or like 3 people. So this is pretty good. Whitney sent me a screenshot the other day. It like came up on her like a year ago today on Facebook, and it was just me and her on our team call. Hey, you gotta start somewhere, right? Started at the bottom, now here.
So tomorrow at 11 a.m. our time, Eastern Standard Time, they're going to be driving across Florida and south, like almost 3 hours away.
Oh,
So yeah,
Sorry.
it's okay.
At
We'll
least
all be together
only
in.
3 hours.
I know. I'm so excited for July.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Summit. Okay, well, that's it. Michelle, if you want to stay on the Zoom real quick and I'll try to help you troubleshoot that. Sierra, did you hear back from anyone in that? She's gonna check real quick. Everyone else can go though. Bye, guys.